Hey guys, guess what today is? Or was?
Egg transfer day.
Transfer day! It is October 26th. The day has finally come. Can't believe it. It's still so surreal to me. I just can't believe it that we finally got to this stage and that it already happened. It's so surreal. Yeah. So it went beautifully. Let's see. We weren't able to take any, because it wasn't in the same area as the surgical area, so we weren't able to take any footage.
I smuggled it in, but it was way too many people to take anything. There was like 8 people.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There was
like a lot of people. Way to hide it.
There was no way to do it on the download. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because he's in like a whole like hazmat.
Yeah, it looked like
suit.
I was going into Ebola quarantine area. Hairnet and everything.
Well, she did get a picture, but...
Yeah, I took a picture.
That was after I knew that you still had the phone on you. I wish I would have known that. I would have asked. Whatever. It was still... The whole experience was awesome. There was a lot of people in the room. But it was good. The endocrinologist stayed with us. The doctor that was performing it stayed with us. And then we had a nurse. Just one nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it still felt like there was like people walking all over the place. And I was hooked up to machines and stuff for the... monitoring so they could see where they were going, but like I said, it just went beautifully. There was hardly any wait once we got into the procedural area. I needed to pee so bad. That was probably the worst part of the whole thing, is just the fact that you really, really have to go. I tried to ask to relieve myself just a little bit, but they didn't believe me that I was like really full to the brim. So once I finally, got undressed and got to the other room and she puts the sonogram on, she's like, "Oh yeah, you really are full. You can go relieve yourself a little bit." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks." After you already strapped me down to the bed. Mm. So they gave me a little, what do they call it? What's the thing called?
What?
The thing that they put underneath?
A bedpan?
Yeah, they gave me a bedpan to try to go, but who can go when you
down.
got like laying down with 4 people walking around just talking to you like it's nothing?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. So I did try anyway, though, because I really did have to go, but I must have been, like, pee shy, because nothing was happening. I thought I did, and then she pulled the pan back, and she's like, "No, there's nothing in here." So, whatever, I took it like a champ and held it in the whole time.
You did.
The doctor also took us by surprise initially, because he came back to show us our little embryos, a picture of our embryos, and he came back with 2 of them, and I'm like, I know I only wanted 1 baby.
He's like, "We're going to put in 2 today, right? 2? And we just took a second.
And he's got like a really heavy accent, and he speaks good English, but...
He has a heavy accent.
But I was like, wait a minute, maybe you didn't understand me the first time. Yeah. I only want 1 baby. We don't want any chances of having multiple, since we already have 2, and we just want 1 more. So, we got 1 perfect, beautiful little embryo. I could show you. Let me just cover... Look at my...
You got a 5AA?
Look at a 5AA. They said it was textbook embryo. It was perfect. And he said this was the baby, and then the rest of it was the cells that will become the placenta. And this is showing that it was already hatching. This is the overachiever, the one that was already hatching by the time that we were ready to do the transfer. So that's my little nugget, my little baby nugget, my baby bean that's in my belly right now. Just hoping that he's latched on and growing. I've been eating my little pineapples, and they did have me, I forgot to mention that a couple videos back, they did have me on progesterone oil. So I've been taking progesterone oil. And I'm taking that once every night. I have to switch, that goes in the backside. Which isn't as bad as I thought. I think I'm getting used to it now. It's just a little sore at times, but... not too bad. I'm still not going to complain about the process. But I'm just excited because there's a little bean in there now.
I'm glad she's doing it, because I couldn't do that every night in the booty. It's too much.
It's okay, though. Again, not going to complain. So we had our 1 beautiful little embryo implanted. And let's see. I'm looking at my notes. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. But it went fairly quick. I think the whole procedure was pretty cool. They did show us, or gave us a little snapshot of, if you see the circle, I tried to make it easy. I don't know if you could see it in this camera, but that little white dot right here, that's the little embryo. I thought it was so cool when they showed us with the catheter going through. I wish I could have recorded it, but I'm sure you guys have done this, so you know what it looks like. But it was just so cool to see, and so that was all amazing. It was just another great experience to add to this journey.
So next step.
Yes, next up we will be doing our pregnancy blood test on the 4th. Another fun fact with IVF that we weren't used to with doing the IUIs previously, the wait time on this is ridiculously small. We're using the 2-week wait. Nuh-uh. I can test as early as 4 days after today, which I'm going to try my hardest not to do and just wait to do the blood test. But no promises on that because I do not have great willpower when it comes to that. I know I'm going to be so excited and just wanting to test every day as soon as I wake up. But I'm going to try my hardest not to. So we will be updating you again, hopefully with some good news on the 4th.
No, we will be updating with good news.
No, I know. I'm just...
There's no hopeful.
But I'm saying, hopefully I'm not going to pre-test.
Oh.
Because, of course, I'll be coming on screaming,
yeah.
I'm pregnant! But, yeah, I am claiming it. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm going to try my hardest not to do the home pregnancy test, even though it would be a lot easier if I didn't buy, like, a whole bunch of them and had them readily available. But
I'll test for you. Use them all up. All right.
That's it. That's all I wanted to update you. We had a very good experience, and we were so happy and grateful to get this far in our journey, far in the stage, to be in the transfer. Like, this is crazy. Still, I can't wrap my head around it, and I can't believe and wrap my head around the fact that there's a little baby bean that's trying to latch onto my uterus. So cool. Okay, that's it. Have a good one.
Bye.